Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, my name is Anneke. And today's topic is fashion, in particular dresses, and my quest in finding something that suits me. So a bit of a backstory. For several years now I've been trying to find my own style, whatever that may be. And I'm leaning more and more towards jersey and easy to wear, certain color palettes, and yeah, but to find that is quite difficult. So I go through phases. I'm trying to find something and don't find it, and then I'll just leave it. One of the reasons that I can't find it is because I'm also a seamstress. I've been creating my own dresses, clothes for years and years and years. But it was usually my mum who did the final, shaping and pinning whilst it was on me when I had it on. And to find someone who's able to do that is a quest in itself. And I might one day find someone who can help me with that. I guess I haven't mingled in the right circles, my bad. Anyway, so in the meantime, I'm depending on the high street for whatever it is I'm wearing. And when I go into the main shops of the main street, I'm very often just disappointed, or I put something on and I think, oh, well, if only it had whatever different feature, it doesn't quite fit here, or it doesn't quite sit right there, or the sleeves aren't long enough, or the neckline's not what I want. There's always something. And you kind of make do, or I go like, I'm not going to pay that for a compromise. And quite often I end up, I know, my bad, really, really bad. I end up going to the supermarket and buy something there because it's cheap, it's easy. I put it on and don't think about it. So there's that. Now, my daughter's going to graduate at the beginning of December, and I was told to wear something nice, other than a hoodie, jeans, and hiking boots, which at this moment in time is quite a tall order because most of my wardrobe is jeans, t-shirt, hoodie, and hiking boots. I kind of live in that. I also don't have nice clothes at this moment in time. A lot of my nice clothes are in storage. Most probably they don't fit anymore because, life happened. So I really needed something. But I resent spending money on something that I will only wear once. I don't do that. And since I know myself well enough by now that it needs to be something simple. And if I want to wear it again and again and again, the fabric needs to be comfortable and easy. It needs to be the right color, and so on and so on and so on. So I've been to Hereford and went to the main shops, went to some boutiques, had a dress which was quite pricey, as in for me, £175 is a lot of money, and I find that very pricey for a dress. Now the fabric was really nice. It was really thick, jersey, but the back collar was grey and then it had stripes on it, and I don't really do pattern on my clothes, she said, whilst wearing a scarf with a bit of pattern on it. But on my clothes I prefer plain. So I wasn't 100% convinced, but I thought, you know what, I'll send a picture to my daughter and ask her opinion. And it was a very polite no. Which was good, because she can be very direct in her no. No, Mum. And this was a very polite no, as in, I tried. Then I went to Ludlow with a friend. Ludlow is lovely. It's got a lot of independent shops, and I went into a couple of shops. They didn't really have anything suitable for me. As in lots of lovely clothes, but just not for me. And then I happened to go on the high street in Leominster. And the high street in Leominster is mainly independent shops. And there was Jumping Ship. And I went inside, just didn't really expect much of it, just because, you know. So I went inside, and there were lots of jersey dresses. I thought, well, that's a good start. And the person helping me, she was lovely as well. And she said, yes, but you can have this, and you know, you can have it in the other color, and you can have long sleeve as you want. And she started to name all those things that I could have if I wanted to. I thought, hang on, what do you mean? She said, well, we make to order. So if you want that particular dress in a certain size, you can choose whether you want long sleeves, short sleeves, 3/4 sleeves. You can have a high neckline, low neckline. You can have it short, the hem of the whole dress, short or long, whatever, you know, whatever you want. And I said, how much does that cost? And it just costs the price of the dress. There's no extra cost involved. You pay for the fabric you use. So if the model you're wearing is a short dress and you want it to be a long dress, you pay a little bit more just because you use more fabric. Equally, if you are wearing a long dress in the shop and you want it shorter, it would be a little bit less. I thought, that's interesting. So, you know, I faffed around with a couple of clothes, and I said, well, I like this model. I like that collar. I would like to have those sleeves, that neckline, and that hemline. I said, okay. And so then I said, how long does that take? And she said, well, you know, 1 or 2 weeks. When do you need it? And yeah, it was finished in a week, just over a week. And I've just been back to pick it up. As in, I tried it on. And it looks lovely. It is what I asked for. Unfortunately, full disclosure, they were running out of fabric, so I've got 3/4 sleeves rather than long sleeves, just because they were out of fabric. Oh, and something else you can decide upon. Do you want pockets in your dress, yes or no? And what kind of pockets? Which is amazing. You know, we all want pockets in our dress. Well, at least I do. And I think a lot of women love to have pockets in the dress or on the dress or whatever. Anyway, so I went over and I thought, you know what? I'm going to take my camera, because if the owner of the shop is there, I would love to ask her a couple of questions, because this is exactly what I want. They've got their own workshop in Herefordshire. I mean, it's the whole list is what I want from a shop, what I want from my clothes. It's a cotton jersey. Most of the cotton jerseys are organic. It's, you know, I can choose the fabric, I can choose the cut, I can choose hemline, everything I can choose, and it's not more expensive. I think my dress costs £72.80, if I'm correct. You pay it the moment you order it, which is fair enough because it's made to measure. Also, my shoulders, they took one size, and my bust, they took a bigger size, and then, you know, they made it all fit. So that was amazing. And yeah, it's just what I want from a shop. So I thought, if I can ask some questions, if that's what she would like. I didn't even know if the lady who helped me was the owner. I had no idea. I'd never heard of the shop. And so, bless her cotton socks, when I arrived in the shop, I first tried on the dress and, you know, checked for quality before I'm going to spout something on the internet that that I do not believe in. It was lovely. It was finished well. It was done. Yeah. So I asked, and it was indeed the lady who had helped me, Gaynor. She's also the owner of the shop, of the whole enterprise. And I asked if she would like to do a short interview. And initially she said, no, you do it. You're the client. I said, hang on, it's your shop. So yeah, you should be the one to tell people about it. I mean, yes, at this moment in time, I'm a happy customer. But it is your shop, so you tell people what it's all about and what you do. So I've done a very impromptu interview with Gaynor of Jumping Ships. I will put all the things about it. They've got a website, they do order online and all the rest of it. So yes, they do order online. They've got a web shop, order online. I haven't looked into that, so I don't know how easy it is to use. I have no idea. I went to the shop. They ship, I said to you ship in Great Britain. They also ship to other countries, if that's what you would like. They also do extra tall people. And she showed me a pair of trousers, which was, it was very, very long. And again, made to order. So you tell them, this is the model, out of the models they've got, you tell them what you want and they will make it for you. So especially for the Dutch people amongst you, because Dutch people on the whole are very, very tall. Yeah, if you're interested in custom-made clothes, then by all means have a look at their website. What else to say? Yeah, the interview got interrupted by customers coming into the shop. Which is so we every time someone came through the door, we stopped the interview. So it might look a bit shaky every now and then, or we go like, oh, where did we end? Because of course she has to serve the customers, which is absolutely fair enough because this was very impromptu. So yeah, Gaynor does the designs, they've got everything in-house, from design to making the garment. Every detail is done in-house in Herefordshire. And bring back small manufacturers, bring back craftsmanship, bring back, that you actually get what you want, so you will wear it. Because that's the thing, isn't it? The dress I've got, and because they ran out of fabric on the red dress, I had been wearing a greyish dress for measurement in the shop. And so they made one to my measurement in grey, just in case I took offence on the 3/4 sleeve. And I ended up buying that one as well, because it's something you put on and don't think about anymore. It's just done. So I will wear it. I know already I will wear it because I put it on and it's comfortable. I don't have to faff around with it. I don't have to... Yeah, I feel comfortable in it. It's my color, it fits, and all the rest of it. So, yeah, I think that's important. And she also mentioned in the interview that so many clothes end up in landfill because it's, fashion or seasonal, or it falls apart, which is a lot of the fast fashion is made to such a bad standard that it's actually falling apart after a couple of wears. So for me to be spending more on clothes than I would if I were to buy it at one of the supermarkets is absolutely fine if I actually wear it. And I do know of myself that the things I do wear, I wear them till they fall apart. And then there are some things that I don't wear because I have to faff with them. They don't quite sit well, and I might as well get rid of them. They are the only reason why they're still in my wardrobe is that at least I've got a sense of variation in there. But yeah, that's another story altogether. So yeah, I'll see. I hope I've got enough background story to this interview, so that the interview makes sense. And so yeah, I hope I've got blah blah. So I hope I've given you enough background information to this interview, so that it has context. It really has been a quest of mine to find clothes that fit, that are comfortable, and all the rest of it, and relatively affordable. And I think I might have found it. Time will tell, but it's a good start. So without further ado, here the impromptu interview with Gaynor. And yeah, enjoy it. Thank you for listening, and see you later. Bye-bye. There you go. Ooh, that's a glare on my glasses. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. My name is Anneke, and today I am in Jumping Ships. I'll show you. Jumping Ships. It says so there. Can you see it? There you go. Jumping Ships. And Jumping Ships is a shop in Leominster. I had no idea it exists. I will take some footage from the outside. And it's got all sorts of clothes, as you can see. The special thing about the shop, though, is that they make it to order. So you can order, well, you can try it on in the shop and you say, oh, I like this style. Look at it. It's even got pockets, which is important. So you go to the fitting room and you say, oh, I like that style, but I like it to have short sleeves and a deeper neckline, and I want it in red. And they'll go and make it for you. So I didn't know about the shop. The shop was a mystery to me until I entered it last week looking for a dress for myself to wear to my daughter's graduation. And it turned out that what I wanted they didn't have, but they could make it. So today I'm back. I've bought the dress. Let's see if I can show that in the shop. Oh, I've got my hoodie on it already, but this is the dress with a scarf. I know Gaynor, the lady of the shop, is very big on scarves, and it does need some things, I do admit that. So yeah, this is my dress, and I asked Gaynor if she would like to talk about the dress and her shop. So this is Gaynor.
Hi. Hi.
There you go. So I will ask some questions and you just answer whatever comes up today. So,
Right.
Hello, good morning. This is
Good morning
very
again. Nice to see you.
This is very impromptu. So, how long have you been in existence with Jumping Ship?
12 years.
12 years.
12 years now,
Okay.
yes. I think it is. Yes, I think, yeah. So I'm just trying to work out the COVID years.
Right,
Yeah,
yes,
12 years,
that's
yes.
for a lot of people a black hole, COVID.
It was a blank.
A bit of a blank. And did you always set out to create more or less bespoke things? Because it's not tailored, yet when people come in...
When we started, when Jumping Ship's brand started, it was basically mostly bought off the rail.
Okay.
Okay, so because I've been in the clothing industry all my life, it's developed into made to order.
Okay.
You know, as time has progressed and sustainability becoming a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, we have adopted that, and basically we use sustainable cloths, and we do as much made to order as possible. It'd be impossible for us to stock everything we can do.
Yeah.
Absolutely impossible. We've got 20 sizes per style.
Yeah.
And you could have that style in 10 colours,
Yeah.
14 fabrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
gives you an idea. We're
Yes.
bursting at the seams. And of course, that's what none of us want, do we? We don't want to burst at the seams anymore with clothing.
No.
You know, we don't want it to go to landfill.
No.
You know, for me personally, I just want the customers to have what they want, enjoy wearing it, and wear it. Wear it to death.
Yeah.
You know, you love it so much because it's just as you want it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which is what drew me to actually ordering something from you, because the dress that I bought is my collar, as you now know.
Burgundy.
Burgundy forestry green. So I've got the scarf that's behind you, the green scarf, which goes well with, you know, dark red. And yeah, that's kind of my collar. So I could order it in that color because you didn't have my size in the color I wanted. You only had it in grey. So I tried it on, and the size I tried on wasn't quite the right size. So you said, oh, and we can do this and we can do that, and we can adjust it. I said, hang on a minute. You say we can do this, that, and the other. And I didn't understand what you were doing. And then it turned out you would make it to order. And
Yes.
so I could order the neckline I wanted, the length of sleeve I wanted, whether I wanted pockets or not, where I wanted the pockets, and the length of the dress.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the color. I could choose the fabric I wanted.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost anything extra.
No, it doesn't.
So
It doesn't cost anything more. You just literally pay for any extra fabric that you're using.
yes,
You know, it's just the cost. And equally, that can work the other way. You might be using less fabric if it's a long dress that you want shorter.
yes, yeah.
So, no, that's what we do.
Yeah.
That is what we do.
Which is kind of amazing. And for me, to make it fit better, you've chosen one size for my shoulders and a different size for my bust,
Yes.
and still make it look nice.
Yeah. Just blend the two.
It blends the two, which is, I think that's as bespoke as you go
Yes.
with the patterns, but that is already so much better than any high street shop you can go into, because you can't go into Marks and Spencer's and expect that.
We know, you know, we constantly compromise, don't we?
Yeah.
As a consumer on the high street, you know,
Yeah.
not only is the majority of the quality questionable,
Yeah,
you're compromising. There's a constant compromise going on.
yeah,
And then you look at the sea of clothing everywhere as you go down the city high street.
yeah,
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the latest figures are, but, you know, there's an awful lot of that goes to landfill.
yeah, yes,
So-
definitely, oh, yes,
For us, okay, not everybody can work like us. We're small enough to do it. I think that's a lot of the thing. We are
Right.
small enough to manage the service.
yeah,
But it's a win-win for everybody. We don't cut
Yeah.
the cloth until it's sold.
yes,
You get what you want.
yeah,
We hope you wear it a lot more because you've got what you want.
yes,
And so it's a win-win for everyone.
yeah. And for me, another win is that it's made in Herefordshire.
Oh, well, that's a foregone conclusion. Anybody that knows me has to be made in England. No other place. No compromise.
Yes, but in the fashion industry, that doesn't happen very often. There's not that much clothing manufacturing going on in Great Britain anymore, unless you go really upmarket.
No, that's true. That's true.
So-
You know,
and-
most of the brands took it away, didn't they, 20,
Yes.
30 years ago?
Yeah, so there's still a lot of manufacturing in Italy. Italy does a lot of manufacturing. A little bit in France. Some in Spain. Spain does high street manufacturing. Some in
All of
Portugal.
Europe does,
But the
everyone
rest
does.
comes from China
We've
and, well, let's say Far East.
Yes.
Yes.
We've got a lot that goes on in Leicester, up north and everything, but it's not enough. You know, our clothing industry, or the UK clothing industry, was founded with M&S manufacturing, which I think, if I remember correctly, accounted for like 60% of the UK's manufacturing at the time.
Yes.
Or 80%. It was a really high figure. So
Right.
when M&S pulled out of our UK,
Oh, okay.
it left a big hole, didn't it? You know, when you think about
Yeah.
it, 80%.
That's
But, that's a long time ago now, isn't it? It's water under the bridge. The fact is, it's coming back, but I don't believe they'll ever really bring it back. It's down to the consumer on the high street to put your foot down and say, I'm not playing. I'm not being part of landfill.
yes. Well, yeah, but even if you pay more than stuff that goes into landfill because it's falling apart, how much manufacturing is being done in the UK, you think? Clothing-wise, as in general clothes
Tiny
people wear?
amount, tiny amount compared to what's, I've forgotten the actual figures, but it's billions are spent on clothing per day.
Yes.
Well, you won't even see one of those billions in the UK.
No.
It's a tiny amount, really. But, our biggest problem is skilled workers.
You've got them.
Yes, but we're small.
You are small.
We haven't got enough to fill a huge manufacturing plant.
Yeah, but then again, you also have a unique product, so how big would you want to be, if that makes sense?
We've gone full circle.
Yeah.
Let's go back to where we started. We're small enough to do this.
To do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's made in Herefordshire, which is amazing because that's where we are at this moment in time.
Developed in-house. So we do all our pattern cutting, we do all the grading, we do all the bespoke work. Every single piece of jumping ships from start to finish is done in-house. Yeah. We don't trust anybody with our work.
Yes, yeah, which is fair enough.
In-house only.
So the dress I'm wearing is organic cotton.
Yes.
I can stop. Is everything organic cotton or?
In the main, yes.
In the main, okay.
Organic cotton, yes.
There's a customer coming in, so we'll stop for a moment. There you go.
Okay, we're back.
So we're back. We've had a couple of customers here in, and it's interesting. So cloth, that was where we stopped. So we started
cloth.
Organic or cotton.
Natural fibres only.
Yes.
That's what
except for
we
scarves.
don't make the scarves. The scarves are just something which our shop stocks, which is obviously just a customer service thing.
Right.
So they are bought in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. So good fabric, made in Herefordshire.
And we also have the tall range. So we cater for ladies 6 foot and over, and we do that to the bespoke as well. As in, we can sort of, really tweak the styling on that, because sometimes when you get a 6 foot lady, she could have a long torso and short legs, or vice versa, long legs, short torso. So we cater for tall ladies too.
Again, it just showed me a pair of trousers. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So yes, that can be made to order. And I will mention.
This will give you an idea of our standard leg length. There you go. I'm 5'3".
Let me see if I can get you the frame. There you go, 5'3", and that's the pair of trousers she's holding. So if you're tall, especially for my Dutch subscribers and viewers, there you go. This is the place to go.
There you are.
And you do online.
Yes,
as well.
Everything can be purchased online. You can actually select your sleeve lengths and many different options online. And then if there's something else, like for argument's sake, these trousers are online with a 95 centimetre inseam, and you want 90, all what you have to do is just add a customer comment saying please hem at 90 centimetre, and we just do the adjustments, that way. It's very simple, very easy. And again, just trying to make sure you get what you need and what you want.
Yeah. So that you actually wear it.
Yes, exactly. Wear it to death.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Which was what attracted me here in the first place.
Yeah.
So you've just also shown me your coat you're working on.
Oh no, this really is top secret.
Oh, top secret. Oh.
No, it's not. Okay. Here we have a little change for us because we do a lot of jersey, we do a lot of corduroy, and we've been wanting to start to do wool so that we've got something warm to wear. So this is a coat that we just half developed. So okay, you've got lining hanging out here, ladies.
Yeah. But it's
so this is an idea. If I show you, it doesn't look very good on the hanger. It doesn't look very good either inside at the moment.
I'll back off so I can see the whole.
So we haven't got hems and things. We haven't got pressing. Rough idea, ladies. This coat is going to be on our machines shortly, being made. It's 100% wool. Yes, 100% wool. Okay, it's none of this, advertising from multiples where you see wool coat and you read the small print and it's 40% polyester.
Yeah.
This coat is 100% premium boiled wool.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be fully lined.
And the lining will be.
The lining is proper lining polyester.
Polyester. Yeah.
Yeah, and it needs to be that to give the coat structure, basically.
Yeah.
So fully lined, 2 patch pockets.
Yeah.
It's a choice. We're going to be doing it with a choice of with or without hoppers. Okay, because I quite like the edge to edge look.
Yeah.
But I might want one popper. Anyway, we're fine tuning things like that. Obviously available in regular and tall fit.
Yeah.
And at the moment we have navy, mocha and mid-grey fabric in stock.
Okay.
So
Good.
that's a loose fit. It's designed to be quite a retro look. The idea is that you can throw it over your jasmine smock, throw it over your joggers, over any of our dresses, and also you possibly throw it over a small lightweight jacket as well. So you've got a nice wool layering.
Yeah. And I do some sewing, and I can testify to the fact that it's very difficult to find 100% wool. So I'll stop this video and I'll make some photos, if that's okay, if you keep it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just asking future plans. Stay in business. Well, let's
Hope there isn't another lockdown.
Yeah. But even so, I think if the base of people is big enough,
we are. Going forward for us, we will just continue to keep developing and developing. We always have new styles. We have new fabrics every week. We're always creating, but we will go more and more down the bespoke road.
right?
Of made to order, and we're definitely seeing the change on the shop floor, whereas customers realise and they're coming in for that service.
Yeah.
Because we're all fed up of compromising.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was a question I wanted to ask. If people find it difficult to imagine the right fit, because I've just stood here with people coming in, and then you say, yeah, but you can have it in your collar, and it takes a while for it to sink in.
Yeah.
And even the last lady who came in, I don't think she fully grasped the fact that she could have the pinafore dress in the bottle green in a different style. I don't think she quite got it.
No, but it's a bit like information overload, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think that's really part of the personal service that we offer. It grows. It's a bit like when we do a new design, like the coat. It evolves.
Yeah.
And so as a customer starts shopping with us, the relationship evolves, and then they begin their understanding of how we work and our limitations and what we can and can't do grows.
Yeah.
So it's just getting to know each other.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Hang on, I'll pause. So the question was, do people pick it up? Because it is a different way of shopping. And you said we have to get used to each other, the client and you have to get used to each other. But it is a different way of shopping.
Well, is it? Or are we just going back in time like many things since COVID? Because if you go back to the days where every town had a tailor in the town, we're actually a modern day tailor.
Yeah.
Aren't we? We find a different way of tailoring.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, I just think it's the way it's going. We've all got to be more careful about how much we're putting into landfill. And I think it's got to go that way. Globalisation's got to stop, hasn't it? You know, we could get quite political. We have to stop here because
That's a different video. To be continued.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you know, we've got to stop flying things across the world and up and down the motorways, haven't we? There's no need.
No.
So
No,
shop
there is.
local, guys. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Or www.jumpingships.com.
Yeah, because then at least you know it's made in Great Britain and it's made to your specifications in the fabric you want.
Local
Yes.
industry, local employment,
Yeah.
you know, and basically nice big Union Jack flag.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add to this video?
I don't think so. I think we've covered quite a lot.
This was very impromptu. I went to pick up my dress today and I thought I'll take my camera and I'll see, because I didn't even know if you were the owner of the shop. I had no idea.
Oh, okay, but you are you. So this was a little bit planned then. The
Well, I
camera,
did.
yeah.
I took my
No,
camera
that's
because
fine.
only because last week I came in
Brilliant.
and found out what you did and ordered a dress, and today was pickup day and I thought, yeah, see what happens,
Yeah.
because I think it's a story worth telling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's great. Well, thank you very much.
There you go. So we'll leave it at
Alright.
that. I will
Okay.
put your details, Facebook, Instagram, website, everything on it.
Yeah.
In a link.
Jumping Ships UK on social.
Okay, we'll find it.
Okay.
There you go. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. And yeah, I'll send you the finished article. Okay, thank you. Let's say bye.
Bye.
There you go. I hope you really enjoyed this interview. It was, as I said before, it was impromptu. I really put her on the spot. Bless her cotton socks. And who knows, maybe there may be a follow-up on this one where we can talk about labour, skills, where to find people, how to close the gap in skills available in not just this area but on the whole. I mean, for a long time people have looked down on you know, skilled labour, and it's worthwhile doing. And isn't it great to be able to see that you can make a whole garment and that you can make someone happy with it? It's, you know, why look down on that? It's just so satisfying to do, and I think more people should experience that. I think there are more people coming into the industry, very niche, small makers, but yeah, there's a gap and it needs closing, and the producers need support of the people, because if I keep on buying my clothes at the supermarket, you know, I'm not buying it with her or anyone else. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this is the first in a whole series with people who run small enterprises, craft things or whatever it is they do, but provide something in a niche market and make a living out of it. There you go. Thank you for watching, and until next time. See you. Bye.